the group 6 and we will be discussing about the Earth's material. Now, let us first discuss about the mineral.
We are tackling about minerals. A mineral is a naturally occurring inorganic solid with a definite structure and composition. Around the world, there are 4,000 kinds of different minerals, which share 5 different characteristics, namely, naturally occurring solid substance, inorganic, orderly crystalline structure, well-defined chemical composition. Naturally occurring. All minerals are formed by natural processes. It does not involve any other inorganic or synthetic process in order to create a mineral. Solid substance. Minerals are solids within the temperature ranges that are normal to Earth's surface. Frozen ice or water is considered mineral, but when liquid water is in liquid form, it is not considered as a mineral. Inorganic. Most minerals are inorganic crystalline solids found in nature. Inorganic means that minerals are not alive, never been, and not made by life processes. Orderly crystalline structure. Atoms in a mineral are arranged in a pattern repeated over and over again. Well-defined chemical composition. Every mineral is an element or compound with an energy or chemical composition unique to the mineral. Common properties of minerals. First is structure. Structure refers to the intergrowing of the mineral crystals or grains. Color of minerals or color of each mineral may be constant or variable depending on the impurities that affected its chemical composition. Streak refers to the colors of minerals in powdered form. Luster refers to the light reflected by the surface of a mineral. Cleavage refers to the breaking along directions or the weak bondings between rows of atoms. Hardness, which is referred to as the ability of the mineral to scratch other surfaces or be scratched by others. The hardness value can be determined from the Mohs scale. Talc is the softest, gypsum is the next, chlorite, apatite, orthoclase, quartz, topaz, corundum, and diamond. An example of talc is our powder, which is used as a cosmetic product. Crystallography refers to the angular measurement or arrangement of the crystals in the mineral. Specific gravity refers to the arrangement of atoms in the mineral compared to water as the standard. Common minerals. Among 4,000 different minerals, only about 100 have economic importance. Other than those are considered unimportant. Mineral ore is obtained from mines where diggings are made in the ground to obtain extract of mineral ores. The most common minerals are the following. Silicates. This mineral is composed of two most abundant elements in the Earth's crust, namely silicon and oxygen. They are considered the most abundant minerals and they make up most of the rocks of the Earth's crust. So they are classified as the rock-forming minerals. They are used for building materials and industrialized processing. Examples of use of silicates are using or creating buildings with the use of concrete or cement. Non-metallic minerals. These includes the groups of oxides, sulfides, sulfates, halides, carbonates, and the native elements of sulfur and graphite. Oxides, minerals that contain oxygen and one or more other elements, which usually metals. Oxides are those found in the usually like the ships wherein there are oxidation due to chemical reaction. Sulfides are minerals that contain elemental sulfur. Examples of those are galena, ferrite, and pyrite. Sulfates, including anhydrite, gypsum, were forms of mineral-rich water evaporation. Halides, minerals that contain in halogen ion plus one or more other elements. Carbonates, that contain the elements of carbon, oxygen, and one or more other metallic elements. Carbonate means other minerals that are formed through the combination or the addition of such other minerals or elements. Limestone and marble are rocks composed of carbonate minerals used in building and construction. Native elements, group of minerals that exist in relatively pure form, namely gold, silver, copper, sulfur, and carbon. Carbon is the native form that is used in the creation or the formation of diamonds and graphite.
What is rock? A rock is a mineraloid, glass, or organic matter. There are different properties of rock, and these are the origin, mineral composition, texture, color, and density. Origin is determined by composition of the rocks. Mineral composition is the kind of mineral that composes rock. Texture, it is the overall description of the rock, appearance such as fine rock or rock. Color, this is the kind of mineral presenting the rock, such as if it is reddish, gray, yellow, or other color. Density, the last properties of rocks. Density is the compactness of molecules. The deeper rock is, the greater is its density. That is, the continental crust is less dense than oceanic crust, and oceanic crust is less dense than the core. How are rocks formed? Rocks has its cycle. Rock cycle is the process by which rock is changed down from one type from another. It has been proposed by James Hutton. First cycle of rock is the magma. Magma is molten material that forms deep beneath the Earth's surface. When magma cools and hardens beneath the Earth's surface or above the surface as a result of volcanic eruption, igneous rocks forms. Magma that reaches the surface is called lava. If igneous rock that forms deep within the Earth is exposed at the surface, it undergoes weathering. Weathering is a process whereby rocks are physically and chemically broken down by water, air, and living things. The weathered pieces of earth materials are sediments. Sediments are moved by water, gravity, glaciers, or wind. Eventually, sediments are compacted and cemented to form sedimentary rocks. If the sedimentary rocks become more deep within the earth, they will be subjected to increase in temperature and pressure. Under extreme pressure and temperature conditions, but without melting, sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks. If the metamorphic rocks are subjected to additional pressure and temperature changes, they may melt to form magma. Magma will eventually crystallize to form igneous rock once again and again. This is the called rock cycle.
So I'll be going to report about the types of rocks. There are three kinds of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. So igneous rocks. These are rocks formed when magma cools and solidifies. There are two kinds of igneous rocks, according to formation, according to texture and composition. So according to formation, first, extrusive igneous rocks. These are formed by rapid cooling and solidification of lava on the Earth's surface. Second, intrusive igneous rocks. These are called plutonic rock, and these are formed from magma that failed to reach the surface of the Earth that has cooled, slowly and solidified within rock crevices. These are examples of extrusive igneous rocks. And these are examples of intrusive igneous rocks. So according to texture and composition, first is the coarse-grained texture. These are formed by slow cooling, which results in the formation of large crystals. Second is the fine-grained texture. These are formed by rapid cooling of magma or lava, which results in rocks with small interconnected mineral grains. And third is the glassy texture. These are when lava spews on the surface. There may be not enough time for the ions to arrange into a network of crystals. And lastly is the porphyritic texture. These are minerals that crystallize from the magma do not form at the same rate or same time. So the second kind of rock is the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks. These are rocks formed over a long period of time by cementing the settling out material from a fluid. And there are major groups of sedimentary rocks. First is clastic sediments. These are broken fragments of pre-existing rocks ranging in size from fine clay particles to large boulders. Second is non-clastic sediments, and these are subdivided into the following. First is chemical precipitate. These are formed when mineral matter in solution precipitates from water due to water temperature changes or chemical composition of matter. Examples are limestone, coral reef, dolomite, rock salt, and flint. Second is evaporated deposits. Third, biochemical sediments. These are rocks produced by the accumulation of the remains of water-dwelling plant and animal extracts or processes and activities in water, which are deposited in layers. Lastly, organic sediments. These are end products of large amounts of partially decayed plant material buried for long periods of time. And the last kind of rock is the metamorphic rocks. There are two kinds of metamorphic rocks. First is foliated and non-foliated. Metamorphic rocks. These are rocks formed under conditions of heat and pressure. Its effect is rearrangement of mineral grains or enlargement of crystals or changes in the chemistry of rocks. So foliated rocks. These are banded rocks. Examples are non-foliated. Non-foliated rocks are rocks that are not banded. These rocks lack minerals for contrast because they are changed from rocks made of lone minerals. Examples are and thank you.